Hello, everyone, and welcome to a DANB RHS exam prep video. My name is Sarah Stream. I am the Education Product Manager for DANB and the Dale Foundation, and today we're going to go over some exam prep for the DANB RHS exam. So when we start to talk about the RHS exam, there are a lot of references and resources that are available to you as you start to study for the exam. And one of those is the exam outline. Now, you can find the exam outline on the DANB website, which I'm going to link to you here in just a couple of slides. But this exam outline is a really great resource for you to begin studying. And what the exam outline does is it breaks the exam down by topic for you. So this is just a quick screenshot of the beginning part of the exam outline here. And you can see that the first section is about purpose and technique. It's worth 50% of the exam. And then it goes through and lists specific items that you could see questions about on the exam. So these are items that you can start studying. You can also use this exam outline to kind of go through and identify areas that maybe you are less familiar with or you need more help studying with. So let's say if you're pretty good on anatomy, but maybe you need some help with dental anomalies. You can kind of go through and identify where that is and spend more time in that area. Another part of the exam outline is the suggested references and terms. So after the outline portion of the exam outline, you'll see the RHS exam suggested references. These were the references that were used to create the questions on the exam. So these are really great resources for you to review if you're able to get these textbooks or other references that they have listed. They also have some additional or optional study resources, which are kind of extras, but they could also help you with your studying in some of the different topics that are on the exam. The RHS exam outline is unique in that it has a list of radiography terms attached to it. So you will find toward the end of the document this nice list of terms that are included in the exam questions. So another great resource for you to go through and look at these terms and make sure that you know what they mean and how they relate to radiography. And that really is the key point I want to make. Some of the terms you may know the definition to, like cast gold, right? But we need to know how that cast gold relates back to radiography because this is our RHS exam. So going through these terms and making sure you're familiar with them is also a great way to study. So the Dale Foundation has some exam prep products that are meant to help you understand and study the concepts related to radiation health and safety to help prepare for the exam. So the Dale Foundation products that we have are the DANB RHS Review, which is a comprehensive review course. It is about a 12-hour course. There is a lot going on in the DANB RHS Review. It is great for those learners who are maybe starting from scratch and need all of those base knowledge items to help them study. We also have the DANB RHS practice test. The practice test is an online test simulator or exam simulator, and you can build a custom exam of questions that are related to radiation health and safety, and even simulate things like a timed exam. So a really great tool when you are looking at preparing for sitting for the exam. We do also offer a bundle. So if you were to bundle together the DANB RHS Review course and the DANB RHS practice test, we have bundled those together to the RHS exam prep bundle. And you can purchase both of those, the review course and the practice test together in a bundle for a discount. So if you're looking at purchasing both the review course and the practice test, I would encourage you to check out that bundle. And you can scan these QR codes if you want to be taken directly to those pages to find out more about those products. So I told you earlier I was going to kind of link you out to the exam outline. If you scan the top QR code on this slide, that will take you to the exam outline. And we also offer what's called a RHS study guide plan. So this will help you schedule your studying. And if you scan the QR code on the bottom of this slide, it will take you to that RHS study guide plan. And it breaks the RHS topics down into an 8-week study plan to help give you a little more structure on how best to put together your studying for the RHS exam. So check out those free resources while you are studying for the RHS exam. They are on the DANB website. You can find them by Googling them as well or scanning these QR codes.